his studies, not grades. Today, I stand before you to challenge the notion that knowledge is the sole essence of your studies, dismissing the importance of grades. While knowledge is undoubtedly crucial, but grades serve as a tangible measure of our academic progress and discipline. They provide a standard by which we are evaluated and help us to open the doors of opportunities in the real world. In a competitive society, grades cannot be overlooked, as they reflect our commitment and ability to meet the academic standards. Acknowledging the significance of grades doesn't diminish the value of knowledge. Instead, it complements the learning experience by adding structured evaluation component. Structured evaluation component is the specific criteria or standards set by the education or organization. It encourages the students to not only absorb information but also to demonstrate their understanding through assessment. Education is not merely a numerical game. It is a journey of discovery, understanding, and application. In conclusion, while grades have their place in the education system, they should not overshadow the essence of learning.
जी काउंटर पार्ट आजू बेटा
Good morning and Assalamualaikum. My name is Mariam, and today the topic on which I've got an opportunity to express my view is knowledge is the essence of your studies, not grades. Knowledge is the familiarity of someone or something which includes facts, figures, description, and etc. In the pursuit of education, we often find ourselves entangled in a web of grades. A, B, C. These letters seem to define our worth in the academic kingdom. Are grades the ultimate measure of our understanding and growth? I argue that it's knowledge that should be our primary focus. To begin with, grades are, by nature, a numerical representation of one's performance in exams and assignments. However, they fail to capture the essence of learning. Knowledge, on the other hand, goes beyond a letter on a report card. Therefore, when knowledge becomes a primary focus, students are more likely to engage in meaningful learning experiences that extends beyond confines of classroom. Moreover, knowledge, unlike grades, stays with us throughout our lives. It is an asset that appreciates over time, shaping our perspectives and influencing our decisions. In conclusion, while grades play important roles in our educational journey, they should not overshadow the true essence of learning, which is knowledge. Grades may open doors, but it's knowledge that empowers us to walk confidently through those doors. Grades ready to face challenges and opportunities that lie ahead.
बस एंड हो गई है एंड हो गई एंड करना ज़रूरी है खुद से करें ना ताकि हमें पता चले एंड हो गया है ओके जी नेक्स्ट फहद है फहद आ जाओ बेटा फहद वेयर इज़ योर पार्टनर हाँ जी शान चलो जी शुरू करें आज शायद आज बस अब हम इसको सीरियल आज आओ शाबाश देखिए अब तो आपके पास और भी टाइम था आई वाज एब्सेंट आ जाओ
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fahad. Today my speech is on non-material. Right? First of all, neutral benefits. Non-vegetarian diets provide essential nutrients like high-quality proteins, iron, zinc, and vitamins that might be challenging to obtain solely from plants. These will play a vital role in overall health and also in muscle development. Cultural and traditional practices. Many cultures have deeply ingrained traditions of consuming meat, forming significant part of their heritage. For some, meat consumption is a symbol of celebration. Adaptability to dietary needs. For individuals with certain dietary requirements, such as athletes or those with specific health conditions, non-vegetarian diets can offer easily accessible source of nutrient supporting livelihood. The meat industry play a significant role in providing development opportunities and for farmers, ranchers to butchers and distributing the meat industry contribute to economic stable in various communities. And lastly, animals like cow and goat equipped with flat teeth naturally subsist on vegetables, and animals like tigers are carnivores, and human possess both type of teeth, flat teeth for grinding plants and sharp teeth for tearing meat. So this unique aspect of human shows that it is made to eat both.
Thank you for being here today. I want to talk to you about a choice that has the power to make a significant impact on our health, the environment, and the welfare of animals. That is veganism. Veganism is more than just a way of eating, it's a lifestyle that helps our health, the environment, and the animals. When we choose plant-based animals, we are doing good for ourselves and the world around us. First, let's talk about health. Going vegan can make us healthier by reducing heart diseases and diabetes and certain cancers. Plant-based foods have good stuff that make us well. By picking what we eat carefully, we take care of ourselves and make the future better. Now let's think about the environment. People that raise the animals can cause problems like cutting down forests, polluting water, and making gases that warm the earth. Going vegan means we choose fewer resources like land, water, and energy. This helps protect our planet and fight against climate change. Lastly, let's talk about animals. Many of us love the animals, right? Being vegan is a way to show kindness to them. Choosing plant-based also means we are doing good. We are saying no to using animals for food. It's about living in a way that respects nature and the lives of other creatures. To wrap it up, veganism isn't just a trend, it's a thoughtful choice that affects our health, the environment, and the animals. By living this way, we can make a better, more sustainable world for ourselves and the future. Thank you for listening.
जी बेटा नेक्स्ट रहीला रहीला है
Good morning, everyone. I'm Adriana and I'm here to present a speech about social media and its positive. Once upon a time, social media was a place to post pictures, share information, and engage conversation between friends. But nowadays, social media has transformed the way we live. Social media has become a powerful tool in our daily routine, communication habits, and the way we perceive the world around us. Now let's consider. Now let me give you a personal opinion. I have been thinking about how our lifestyle would be without social media. That's why I'm here to present the positive and explore why social media has become a powerful tool in our daily life. Firstly, um, globally, global connectivity. So platforms like YouTube videos, Twitter's, ChatGPT, and Google have made our education more amazing, more easy, and more accessible. Secondly, education resources. Education resources such as platform like ChatGPT, Google, um, YouTube videos, Google have made our education very accessible. I'm sorry, that the first one was wrong. There is a global connectivity, and the world, our no, just read it. Social media has turned the world into a global village, such as it gives us an opportunity to share, to talk to our friends, to share information, and to share ideas. Last one, professional networking. Professional networking platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, Fiverr, and other platforms have not only transformed but also developed a job market. Those networks provide us job for especially for those who are facing unemployment. To sum up, social media has transformed the way we live. To sum up, social media has transformed where we live. After that, now let me give some suggestions for you. So social media is a very powerful tool. So please use it for constructive role, positive role, and construct a good role in our society. At last, thank you for listening to me carefully. Have a nice day.
Good morning, everyone. I hope this morning finds you well. So, my friend Adriana has discussed about the social media positivity, and I am here to discuss about the dark sides of social media. Why social media? While social media while social media has simply changed or changed the way we communicate or the way we communicate or connect, it is crucial to understand the dark decks sometimes hide below the very trendy world of social media. Firstly, misinformation grow on social media. The quick spread of misinformation can cause shock or confusion and make confusion even respectful security. We have all seen how disinformation can have real world effects, and social media plays a big part in this. Another notable dark day is the impact on mental health. Studies have shown that spending too much time on social media can lead to feeling anxiety, depression. This is because social media can create negativity and competition, with people posting on only their best selves online. Moreover, the use of technology to abuse, shame, or target another person is known as cyberbullying. Online threats as well as difficult, violent, or disrespectful texts, tweets, posting or messages, posting personal information, images, or videos intended to hurt someone is also on social media. At the end, I would like to say that we should be aware of negatives too. It's not all about rainbows or sunshine. Thank you for your attention.
सईद है साउद साउद है साउद who's your partner बेटा
Assalamualaikum. I'm going to talk about how urbanization in northern region of Pakistan is actual. Think about making the northern areas of Pakistan more like cities. It's a big change, but it can be really good. It means more jobs, better roads, and nicer place to live. It can help people they have a better lifestyle. When we make these areas more like cities, we can build things like hospitals, schools, and roads that are easy to use. This development could attract more tourists to visit these beautiful places. This can make these areas strong and bring people together in every time and condition. Improved transportation can connect remote areas to cities, benefiting everyone in the region. This development could reduce poverty and improve living conditions. Additionally, urbanization can protect the culture heritage by showcasing the traditions in vibrant hubs. It also might attract investment, boosting the economy and creating better future for the locals. In the last 10 years, almost 2.3 million trees have been planted in the northern areas of Pakistan. The government of KPK, in the collaboration with the local trade community, undertook this initiative to compensate for all the development that required tree cutting. Last year, the United Nations also recognized and initiated Pakistan's effort. Moreover, better access to healthcare in urban areas can improve the overall well-being of population. Furthermore, modern infrastructure can support industries like technology, agriculture, and tourism. So let's make the northern areas more like cities, but let's do it carefully so we don't lose what makes these places special. Now Umar will come and counter me on how urbanization in the north is not necessary.
एक सेकंड उमर कौन है इनकी उमर अपनी प्रेजेंटेशन होने दे फिर वो प्रॉब्लम ही क्रिएट करते हैं आप बोले चलो
Assalamualaikum. My name is Umar and now I am presenting how urbanization of northern areas affect the country. Changing northern areas of Pakistan more like cities might not be a great idea. These places are very special because they are different from big cities, and if we change them too much, we might harm nature and the way people live there. We also harm nature by cutting down trees and using much water and other resources. This can disturb animals and plants living there. It also might change the way people live and also the tradition. So if we want to, there is no such organization that is fully helping to protect the nature because we are talking about Pakistan and there is no such working organization that will keep the areas keep the areas more similar like Europe, and they can maintain each and everything. That's a big problem. So if you want to change the area, let's do it in a way that keep nature safe and does not forget the special thing about these places.
सयाद है सयाद आ जाओ बेटा है ताकि फाइनलाइज करें। तारिन बेटा इसको कुंडी लगा दो।
Today I'm here to discuss an interesting and relatable topic that many of us can connect with, that is introverts versus extroverts. This topic is often misunderstood, leading people to perceive one personality type superior to the other. But is this way of thinking fair? Well, before we discuss that, let me clarify the concept of extrovert and introvert. Extroverts are commonly portrayed as outgoing and sociable individuals thriving in large groups and enjoying being the center of attention. While this is accurate for some extroverts, it's not a one-size-fits-all description. Some extroverts may feel awkward or reserved in certain situations. Generally, extroverts are people who derive their happiness from social interactions and find energy in being around others. Think of an extrovert as someone who gets energy from shared experiences, much like a flower blooming with each social interaction. For extroverts, it's not about seeking attention, it's about finding joy in shared experiences. On the other hand, we have introverts, often portrayed as individuals who had social interactions, are shy, and spend most of their time reading books. However, these are not the traits of all introverts. Introverts usually gain energy and happiness when they spend time alone. They like being social but not for too long. They are like a candle that burns brightly in solitude, and the flame flickers with each social interaction, especially around crowded spaces where they feel the most uncomfortable. Now the question is one personality type better than the other, or should we even compare these personalities? Not really, because comparing extroverts and introverts is like comparing a sunrise to a sunset. Just as we cannot compare a beautiful sunrise to a mesmerizing sunset, we cannot compare an introvert to an extrovert, because both personalities bring uniqueness and beauty to our society. Finally, it's not about declaring one personality trait superior to or better to the other. Instead, we should work on understanding both of personalities to create an environment where everyone is valued for their unique contributions. And before ending my speech, I would like to quote the words of a famous cultural historian, Thomas Berry, that are the greater the diversity, the greater the perfection. Thank you for your time.
शाहजमान हैं, शामिर हसन, शहरयार, शोजब, आओ बेटा।
So the topic of my speech is smart work. So smart work is like a magical wand that makes our task more easier and quicker. It's not about doing more. It's all about doing smarter. So the first key point that I will discuss about smart work is work smarter, not harder. So basically, smart work is all about finding the easiest ways to solve your problem. For example, if you are doing your homework, so focus on it to do it better. So the first key point I will discuss is focus one thing at a time. For example, let's suppose we have a generic ball. Smart work, let's say that focus first on the one ball first. It's like a superhero with super focusing powers. Example is that when we are doing homework, so complete one subject before moving on the another subject. So the fourth point is tackle challenges. So basically, life is like a video game with surprises. Smart work allows you and help you to adopt and tackle challenges. For example, if you find a difficult math problem, so solve it again. So you will get the better solution of it. So the last key point is learn from every experience. Smart work is not about working all time. It's about to learning from every experience, like a wise owl who gets smarter with each learner. Thank you so much for listening.
साथ है साथ आपका पार्टनर कौन है? अच्छा वो आपके जी चल।
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Saad Ahmed. Today I am supposed to give a speech on the topic that how skills are better than cramming. What are the benefits that skills do offer you? How you can take advantage from learning skills than cramming. So cramming may give you short-term benefits like grades or cramming in classroom, but the skills give you long-term retentions like adopting the skills may help you in your career. For example, if someone that is having A grades or A plus grades in his academic life and have no skills, and he can solve a real life problem and do that solution with his cramming skills. But a person that has any skill, he can solve real, he can apply it to his real life problems and make a solution out of it. So skills provide you several benefits. Some of them are long-term retention. Skills offer you long-term retention. We can have multiple benefits from skills. For example, as I am a graphic designer and a UI UX developer, I am working with multiple communities like MLSA, GDSC, and designing logos and their participant attendees posters, etc. So I have multiple benefits like I can support my finances with the help of my skills. So skills improve your values, and cramming can do it. So that's my perspective that how skills are better than cramming. So in conclusion, I conclude that skills offer several benefits to the person, and cramming may offer you short-term benefits like pursuing A plus grades in your exams. So skills are more beneficiary than cramming. That's it for me.
फहद एंड हैदर, बेटा आगे इधर आए एक मिनट। समीर आपका फ्रेंड आया है, प्लीज आगे आ जाए आप दोनों। फहद और हैदर अलीशा आ जाओ बेटा, इधर आओ। एक काम है मुझे, दोनों से है, उसको भी ले आए। इधर मेरे से बात सुन ले, आगे आपने क्या करना है, यू टू आर गोइंग टू गो डाउनस्टेयर्स। तो जो पहली सीढ़ी है वहाँ से आपने काउंट करते हुए जाना है कि ऊपर तक कितनी सीढ़ी चाहे काउंट करके। थैंक यू बेटा, दोनों ने जाना है, दोनों काउंट करेंगे। जी बेटा नेक्स्ट आप आ रहे थे यार हम।
First of all, my throat has been troubling me, so forgive me if I start coughing. Assalamu alaikum. Hi, my name is Ahram. And today I'm going to be talking about how watching movies in the theater is better. Okay, so some time ago I was surfing the web and I came across this article which estimated by the year 2050 the percentage of moviegoers will go down. It said that 70% of people will watch movies at home. And I think that's wild because watching movies in the cinema is better. It's an irreplaceable experience. The loud speakers, the huge screen, the dim lights, the smell of popcorn. And this one time I was watching this action movie and some lady screamed in it. Then I looked to my left to see where the sound came from. That's how immersive it is.
I'm 75.
Saad, यहाँ बैठ. Go ahead.
Okay, now, as you know, July 21, the two movies came out, Barbie and Oppenheimer. I went to go watch them both, and the experience was just amazing. The immersiveness of Oppenheimer, the visual sound effects, the visuals, everything, it was just so immersive, so good. And for Barbie, like, I wanted to talk about the communal experience, how people were laughing. I even heard some people cry, people cheering, people dancing even. Okay, and now I want to talk about Spider-Man No Way Home. We all watched it. It was a very hype movie. Everyone was screaming, everyone was going crazy. And now, additionally, I would like to talk about, the nostalgic point of view. I remember the first movie I went to watch was actually a school trip. I went to watch Puss in Boots, which was in 3D. So for my first experience, it was quite incredible. Now I know watching movies at home has its perks. It's you know, the comfort, convenience, and everything. However, watching a movie in the theater is like transforming into another world. It's just so good. And now my partner will come and talk about how watching movies at home is better, which it isn't.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Rishbeen, and today I'd like to share with you the undeniable joy and convenience of watching movies in the comfort of your own home, a choice that I believe surpasses the experience of going to the cinemas. Firstly, the flexibility of watching movies at home allows you to create a cinema experience of your own. You can choose the perfect spot on your couch, you can control the lighting to your liking, and you can even pause the movie if you need a break. No more rushing to the cinemas or dealing with uncomfortable seats. Let's take Inception for instance. Christopher Nolan's masterpiece demands attention to detail, which can only be done after a few rewatches, easily doable at home. Furthermore, the cost effectiveness of watching movies at home is cannot be ignored. Whether you're watching them on streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime, or Disney Plus, or on pirated websites, we always have an extensive list of movies on our fingertips, from classics to contemporary gems like Parasite. Watching movies in the comfort of your own home eliminates potential distractions from audience members. Imagine you go out to watch some sad movie and the whole time all you hear around yourself is people sniffing and blowing out their noses from all the crying. Wouldn't that be a real bummer? For introverts and those who prefer a more intimate setting, watching movies at home provides a comfortable and private space. It not only provides room for discussion and commentary, but it's also a great way to spend quality time with your friends and family. Let's now talk about the dreading process that is ticket purchasing. Recently, we saw the rise of two movies, Barbie and Oppenheimer, which made people all over the world go crazy. With book shows and thousands of people trying to buy tickets, it was very difficult to secure one for yourself. All this, along with FOMO, fear of missing out, caused distress in many people. I know it sure did in me. In conclusion, while cinemas have their charm, the advantages of watching movies in the comfort of your own home is undisputable. It offers convenience, cost effectiveness, and unmatched comfort. So the next time you're contemplating between having a trip to the cinemas or watching a movie at home, consider the numerous benefits that come with the latter. After all, isn't the joy of cinema about immersing ourselves in stories, and what better place to do that than the heart of our homes? Thank you.
So who do you agree with? Aap sab. With Arham or Yashveen? Why?
Ma'am, who do you agree with?
No, सुना है टॉपिक क्या है? समझ आई है? So you enjoy watching movies at home instead of cinema? कभी सिनेमा में देखी है मूवी? सबने देखी है? जिसने नहीं देखी तो वो कैसे बता सकता है? वो तो नहीं बता पाएगा, राइट? थिएटर देखा है कभी? चले थिएटर को कंसिडर कर लेते हैं। थिएटर बेहतर है कि घर? घर हमारे साथ रश कम है, लोग नहीं है, यू गेट अ चांस टू एक्सप्रेस योर सेल्फ द वे यू वांट। कहीं आपने कोई बात कहनी है, कोई गाली निकालनी है, कुछ फील करना है तो आप कर सकते हैं, जो कि हम पब्लिक में नहीं कर सकते। पब्लिक में आपको अपने इमोशंस को थोड़ा सा कंटेन करना है। दैट कुड बी वन रीज़न, राइट? आई हैव ओनली सीन वन मूवी इन अ सिनेमा, और जब मैं गई तो मुझे बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लगा, बिकॉज आई एम अ काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन हु इज़ अ लिटिल प्राइवेट। और मैं जब मूवीज़ देखती हूँ तो मैं अवॉइड ही करती हूँ कि मेरे साथ इवन कोई ड्रामा भी देख रही हूँ, सॉन्ग भी है, तो आई वुड लाइक टू वॉच इट अलोन। देयर आर मेनी फैक्टर्स कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटिंग टू दैट पॉइंट। सो जब आप ऐसे पॉइंट्स करते हैं, अभी तक द रीज़न आई जस्ट स्टूड अप एंड आई वुड लाइक टू हाईलाइट ओनली यशवीन and somehow to 70% Arham sounded like as if it was a speech. The rest of you, आपने सुना, अपनी पिच सुनी, अपना डिलीवरेंस सुना, वो स्पीच नहीं है, लेकिन यू ट्राइड योर बेस्ट। ऐसा नहीं है कि आप लोगों ने नहीं किया, लेकिन जो एक स्पीच होती है इट हैज़ टू साउंड लाइक दिस, स्पेशली द यशवीन्स वन, ठीक है? उसमें आपको बेशक उन्होंने कहीं ना कहीं से वो देख के अपने वो प्रॉम्प्ट्स देख रही हैं, दैट्स ऑल राइट। इवन मरियम ट्राइड हर बेस्ट, वो थोड़ी सी पेस को अगर हम पिकअप कर ले तो वो भी ठीक है। तो ये ज़रूरी है कि आप स्पीच को स्पीच की तरह लें। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर सम फीडबैक विद यू सो दैट यू नो कि अगले जो आ रहे हैं उन्होंने क्या करना है क्या नहीं, सो दैट यू हैव अ चांस टू सेव योर स्कोर्स। फर्स्ट Ifra came. Ifra was a little reluctant to come, but she came anyway. Her material was good, but it was mostly script reading. Pronunciation was fine. You did sound quite prepared. लेकिन वही बात है कि जो instructions दी गई थी वो आपने full fledged follow नहीं की. Then Mariam came और आपने 1 minute and 13 seconds लिए. फिर Mariam आई. Mariam took forever to start, right? But then she did. It was a good start though. There was no script in her hands, so it was good. She was clear what she was saying. Her points were strengthening. There was eye contact. However, we can reduce our body movement. थोड़ी सी कम कर ले तो अच्छा है. A little hesitant, but overall there was good material that I could hear. However, there was no proper ending provided. That could have been provided. ठीक है? And you took exactly 3 minutes, which means आपने time manage कर लिया. Good. फिर आए Fahad. Fahad took 1 minute and 30 seconds, and of course he was reading from mobile. He was very reluctant to come. When I say reluctant to come, which means he was unwilling to come to perform. I have nothing to comment on because you were reading from somewhere and that reading was not good at all. Even देख के भी कुछ इतना अच्छा नहीं बोल पा रहे थे. There was no ending provided, no transition provided. That what Zishan is going to do. Then Zishan came and he took 2 minutes and 12 seconds and he said, "Thank you for being here." Well, usually हम शुरू में ही कह दें तो ऑडियंस को लगता है हमारा काम हो गया, बस अब सुनने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. I think the thank you should be kept for the ending part, like thank you for listening and everything. जो शुरुआत होती है स्पीच की, it has to be very convenient, very strong, very appealing. When I say appealing means to say कैप्चरिंग होनी चाहिए, कैप्टिवेटिंग होनी चाहिए. कुछ ऐसा स्टार्ट किया जाए, कुछ इस तरह से बात की जाए कि सुनने वाला सुनने पे मजबूर हो जाए. ठीक है? And then there was one problem that I identified in your speech was that you were reading as a free phrase reader, या word to word या two word speech थी आपकी. For example, अगर आप कह रहे थे this is आप वेजिटेरियनिज्म पे बात कर रहे थे, राइट? तो आप अगर कह रहे हैं कि वेजिटेरियनिज्म इज़ टू ईट वेजिटेबल्स एंड नॉट टू टच मीट, फॉर एग्जांपल, तो आप ऐसे पढ़े थे द वेजिटेरियनिज्म इज़ टू नॉट टू ईट वेजिटेबल्स एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. वो प्रॉपरली जो एक ट्रांजिशन होती है ना सेंटेंस वाइज, वो नहीं हो रही थी. ये फ्रेज वाइज थी, वो भी प्रॉपर नहीं थी. तो उस पर हमने काम करना है कि पॉजेज एक्चुअली देने का है. पॉजेज हम कहाँ देते हैं? जहाँ हमारे पास कॉमा होता है, जहाँ पर एक इंट्रोडक्टरी फ्रेज ख़त्म होता है और अगला सेंटेंस स्टार्ट होता है, या प्रॉबेबली जब आपका सेंटेंस ख़त्म होता है. अगर हम हर 2 लफ्ज़ों के बाद देंगे पॉज तो वो सुनने में रोबोटिक लगता है. मैंने रिकॉर्ड किया है, आई विल सेंड यू द रिकॉर्डिंग सो दैट यू कैन इवैल्यूएट योर सेल्फ. आप लोगों को पता चले, और इस फीडबैक को भी मैं रिकॉर्ड कर रही हूँ. यू कैन क्रॉस चेक कि आप कैसे इम्प्रूव हो सकते हैं. आई होप जब मैंने आपको एक टेक्निक बताई थी कि घर जाएं, रिकॉर्ड योर सेल्फ एंड लिसन टू योर सेल्फ, यू विल सी व्हाट आर द प्रॉब्लम्स एंड दे कैन बी इम्प्रूव्ड इवेंचुअली. Rest was fine, points were fine, of course. Then Adhyana came. There was a good start. You were confident, you were practiced, and you did sound prepared. However, somehow there was some wrong information or some misunderstanding at your part, and you admitted it. अब अगर कोई कॉन्टेस्ट चल रहा हो तो यू मस्ट एडमिट कि ये गलती हो गई क्योंकि वो सुन रहे हैं. यहाँ पर इनको कुछ पता नहीं. द ऑडियंस इज, सो वी डोंट हैव टू हाईलाइट, राइट. और करना है तो ऐसा करना है कि उनको फिर भी समझना है. दैट्स व्हाट द टेक्निक शुड बी. ठीक है. At least you tried. You need to work on your pronunciation, of course. Many words, very basic words, were pronounced very badly. तो वो because of course you have your नेटिव टंग की एक इम्प्रेशन है आपकी उस पर, तो थोड़ा सा माइंडफुल होके उसको आप जब पढ़ोगे तो वो हो जाएगा, राइट. You did forget at the end, but you did not hesitate to make this part, this stage, your part, very entertaining and persuasive at the same time. मुझे बुरा नहीं लगा. कहीं कहीं आपने किए, वो क्या कहते हैं, फंबल किए, ब्लंडर किए, but they were fine. ठीक है. लेकिन उसे इम्प्रूव आपने करना है. And you took 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Then Rahila came. Rahila बहुत परेशान थी लेकिन फिर वो आ गई. She was a little scared, and out of being scared she laughed. That is a good strategy. If you're laughing, everybody's laughing. अब आपके यहाँ आके आप शेक कर रहे हैं, आवाज़ जा रही है, बाकी सभी कहेंगे अच्छा चलो इसे और घुरते हैं और डराते हैं. ठीक है. तो वो नहीं होना चाहिए. Confused, hesitant, nervous. You need to work on pronunciation as well. अब देखिए, आप कह रही थी confusion. आप उसे confusion पढ़ रही थी. Maybe because you were confused actually, तो वो इस तरह से सुनाई दे रहा था. तो ये बेसिक वर्ड्स की प्रोनाउंसिएशन पे हमने काम करना है. देन बिकॉज यू गॉट स्कैर्ड और लिटिल नर्वस, यू स्टार्टेड थ्रू द स्क्रिप्ट, विच इज़ फाइन, क्योंकि आपने बाकियों को देखा ही है इन्होंने क्या किया. तो स्क्रिप्ट पे आप चलेगी. अगर आप ना जाती तो और नंबर आते, किसी तरह से मैनेज कर लेती. लुक एट द ऑडियंस. आई एम इरेलीवेंट. मैंने आपको बार बार बताया है कि यू आर हेयर टू प्रेजेंट इन फ्रंट ऑफ एन ऑडियंस. आई एम जस्ट अ साइलेंट ऑब्जर्वेंट, राइट. एंड यू टुक 2 minutes and 23 seconds. फिर साउद आए और उनके पास मोबाइल था. ही इज़ नॉट हेयर. ओके, फिर भी मैं शेयर कर देती हूँ. ही लेफ्ट एट 8:45 एंड ही इज़ नॉट बैक देन. सिंस देन ये आप उन्हें बता दीजिएगा कि आगे जाएगी इन्फॉर्मेशन. ठीक है. मूवमेंट ऑफ बॉडी कुड बी इम्प्रूव्ड. रीडिंग में इंटोनेशन नहीं है. आई थिंक मैंने पहले भी आपसे कहा था, ये उमर के साथ भी है. उमर, आर यू हेयर? उमर है. इंटोनेशन क्या है बेटा? क्लैरिटी से हमने हर वर्ड को प्रोनाउंस करना है, उसको कंप्लीट करना है. वो क्योंकि आप दोनों की आवाज़ हैवी है, दैट्स नॉट एंटायरली योर फॉल्ट. लेकिन जब आप अटर कर रहे हैं, अटर करना है कि आप वर्ड को बोल रहे हैं, वेट करेंगे वो प्रॉपरली फिनिश हो और अगला स्टार्ट हो, ताकि सुनने वालों को क्लैरिटी आए. बोथ ऑफ यू स्क्रिप्ट रेड, सो इट वाज, आई हैव नथिंग टू से ऑन इट. स्क्रिप्ट रीडिंग भी इतनी कोई कमाल की नहीं थी. और साउथ का तो ऐसा भी साउंड कर रहा था एज इफ ही इज़ नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड, बट somehow at the end he did use a transition where he said that Umar is going to come and he is going to provide counter argument to my argument, and then Umar did not provide any ending as well. और साउथ ने 1 minute and 51 seconds लिए हैं और उमर ने 1 minute and 30 seconds लिए हैं. फिर सयाद आए. सयाद took 3 minutes, but it was a script reading, so there is nothing to comment on, so I have nothing to say to that. Then Shozab came, and I'm really happy, Shozab, that you did well. Please claps for Shozab. Shozab took 2 minutes and 10 seconds. He had that script in his hands, but he was very much clear. He was looking at the prompt and then explaining it. That is also fine. He made eye contact. He was clear. His hands were intact. Usually बहुत ज़्यादा हिलते हैं, लेकिन आज बहुत ठीक था. Body language बेहतर थी. All in all, I really enjoyed your presentation today. The points and the clarity of thought was there. Then Saad came. Saad took 1 minute and 22 seconds, and there was no script. Very good. You were very clear, confident. Your content was fine. Your pronunciation was fine. You were prepared. Your points were strong, and you put them forward in a very convincing manner as well. And you provided ending as well. Just time thoda aur le lete to acha tha. It was 1 minute and 22 seconds, and your counter partner is absent. Then Arham came. You look very nice by the way. आज और हम आपने देखा है different लग रहे हैं, तो that is also part of presentation and speech. वो भी कहीं ना कहीं से आप note कर सकते हैं. Good pronunciation, good points. Start बहुत उनका strong था. I thoroughly enjoyed. आपने भी सुने, आपको पता चला होगा. Although you don't agree with him, but the points were very clear. He talked about communal experience. He introduced a number of words that can be used for you, that can be retained by your mind in order to use in future. बहुत सारे उन्होंने immersive, communal, there were multiple words जो अगर आप note कर लें तो आपके लिए अच्छा है. Word choices were good. And he took 2 minutes and 27 seconds and he took the example, real life example into his speech. Personal experience को जब attach करते हैं इस तरह की speeches से तो वो बहुत बेहतरीन हो जाती हैं, they become more effective. और end पर जाते हुए इनका counter argument आने से पहले ही वो उसको neutralize या dilute करके गए कि because now Nashveen is going to come and she's going to do this which is not correct. So see, that is counter argument कि आने वाले को पहले ही आप साइड पे कर दें. So that's counter argumentation. ठीक है. So all in all, a very good presentation. Then Yashveen came and she took 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Very good voice. Decorum of a speaker जो एक speech दे रहा होता है वो बहुत अच्छा था. बिल्कुल उन्होंने प्रैक्टिस किया हुआ था. आई कॉन्टेक्ट था, वेल प्रिपेयर्ड था, प्रोनाउंसिएशन ठीक थी, वर्ड चॉइसेस ठीक थे, पॉइंट्स बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग थे. हाउएवर यू वर लुकिंग एट द पॉइंट्स एंड देन एक्सप्लेनिंग विच इज़ फाइन, लेकिन जितना हो सके उसको आपने ख़त्म करना है कि स्क्रिप्ट को देखना ही नहीं है क्योंकि आपके पास तो ग्रामेटिकल इश्यूज है नहीं. यू कैन डेफिनेटली इफ़ यू फॉरगेट इवन यू कैन कम अप विद अनदर पॉइंट इन योर माइंड, राइट. बस अपने माइंड को ऑर्गेनाइज करना है. तो आपकी प्रेजेंटेशन बहुत अच्छी थी. So far the best one is Yashveen of course, then we have Arham and then I really liked Adhyana's as well and Mariam, ठीक है, और शोज़ब की भी. So all in all your presentations were good and I'm happy कि आप लोग effort कर रहे हैं. This is very good. Now moving forward, who's next? तौफीक है. कब तक छुट्टी करेंगे? प्रेजेंटेशन की तो बारी आएगी, उन्हें ज़रूर बताइएगा. ठीक है. तारिम है. तारिम आ जाओ बेटा. Who's your partner? लीना है. आजो लीना और तारिम आजो बेटा. आजो शाबाश आजो. कोई बात नहीं, जो बोला जा रहा है, जैसे बोला जा रहा है बोलो.
Maintaining a healthy lifestyle, being fit, making personal choice about consumer daily life. A balanced diet complex areas a component is playing a critical role in our sporting daily life to food health. Fruits and vegetables rich in external vitamins and antioxidants strengthen the immune system and contribute to good health. For grains such as plant food and protein provide sustained energy and support digestive health. Bean proteins from fruits like poultry, fish, and plant basic alternatives and nutrition and harmonious balance. Giving a very alternative ensures sufficient calcium and vitamin D for strong bones, incorporating healthy fats from avocado, nuts, and olive oil supports brain function and the acceleration of alternative nutrients. The benefits of healthy eating are numerous, including weight management, disease prevention.
ओके ठीक है बेटा. आप में से जो लोग बातें कर रहे हैं, इफ़ यू आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड बेटा जाओ, अटेंडेंस हो गई है. समीर ले जाओ फ्रेंड को अपने, कोई मसला नहीं. देखिए मुझे सुनने में प्रॉब्लम हो रही है क्योंकि बच्चा वैसे ही बहुत स्लो पढ़ रहा है. ठीक है. एंड शोज़ब एंड ऑफ कोर्स ये जो सब यू हाथ रख के बात करें बेटा, बात करनी आप जा सकते हैं, मुझे कोई मसला ही नहीं. ठीक है. अब तो मसला है ही नहीं क्योंकि हर किस्म के बच्चे को तो वो क्लास में बिठा ही रहे हैं, तो आपको भी बिठा ही लेंगे, एग्ज़ाम में भी बिठा लेंगे, राइट. मुझे सुनने दें, मुझे प्रॉब्लम हो रही है. नहीं हो रहा तो बेटा मुझे बताओ, कोई मसला है तो मेरे से शेयर करो, अदरवाइज प्लीज़ चुप रहें. जी बेटा.
Food is one of the basic things that lead people to survive. Now, fast food is a go-to choice for a lot of people because they don't have enough time to get home, prepare it, and then eat it. Because in today's fast-paced life, everyone is busy in their schedule and they don't have much time to get home and prepare it. Today there are many restaurants nearby and people like to eat it and have some quality time with each other. It's an excuse for everyone to get together and have some quality time, especially with their family. One, and to enjoy food of different culture and eat it together as well. Now looking at the advantages of eating fast food, I think there are many disadvantages of it as well. To eat fast food as a daily basis, it is not good for your body and it can cause many health issues as well. To eat it on a daily basis, it's depends on the person how he or she manages it and not to eat it on a daily basis.
That's all. Okay. है तो पढ़ ले. If there are more points, go ahead.
Many people enjoy the unique flavors and combinations of a vegetable food chain and food African symbols from modern and infinite world. Fast food is often associated with celebrations, gatherings, and even comfort during stressful times. The variety and innovation in fast food menus cater to diverse tastes and preferences, creating a shared experience with the transcend borders. However, it's crucial to be mindful of the potential health effects, as some fast food may be high in sugar, fats, and calories. Striking a balance by enjoying fast food in moderation while incorporating nutritious options ensure a more well-rounded and enjoyable approach to things.
आगे कौन है? हैदर अली शाह. बेटा आपका पार्टनर आया हुआ है? ओके.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to each of you. Today we find ourselves at the crossroad of a perennial debate that resonates in your heart and mind. From many by happiness, I am Samir, your guide through the realms of this captivating discourse. As we embark on this journey, let me share my perspective on the belief that money can indeed be a catalyst for happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, have you heard the saying, money cannot buy happiness? Well, let me challenge the notions for a moment. While money may not guarantee joy in every aspect of life, it undeniably opens doors to experiences and opportunities that can contribute to our well-being. Imagine being able to afford quality health care, education, and a comfortable home. Picture the joy of exploring new places, trying different cuisines, and spending quality time with your loved ones. All possible with the means that money provides. Money can alleviate stress, ensuring a sense of security and the stability which are essential ingredients for happy life. In a sense, money does not directly purchase happiness, but it acts as a facilitator for a life filled with enriching experiences and the ability to provide oneself and others. However, I recognize the diversity of opinion on this matter and the shed light on the opposing viewpoint. I am thrilled to introduce my dear friend Heather. He will us with a thoughtful counterattack, challenging the notions that happiness can be purchased. So without further ado, let's view into the enriching dialogue on the complex relationship between wealth and well-being.
To all dear students. As you know, my name is Heather Shah, and today I am going to talk about money cannot buy happiness. As previous my friends me says that money can buy happiness, so I am gonna counterattack on his topic in good manners. Also, I am thankful to Samir for inviting me to share my point of view. So let's start. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever heard the saying money cannot buy happiness? Well, there is a lot of truth to that.
Happiness is not found in the zeros of our bank accounts, or our possessions we amass. It's about the moments we share, the connections we make, and the joy we find in the simple pleasures. Also, money can provide comfort and security, but it cannot buy warmth of a genuine smile or a butter of true companionship. The best memories often come from experiences, not expensive purchases. Also, for example, imagine someone buying a fancy car to feel happy, but despite the luxury, they still face personal challenges and loneliness. The car brings temporary joy, but it does not address the deeper aspects of well-being and relationships. Also, some of life's most cherished moments are often the simplest, like sharing laughter with friends or enjoying a beautiful sunset. True happiness is derived from meaningful connections, personal growth, and a sense of purpose. These elements cannot be bought, they must be cultivated through a genuine smile and experiences and relationships. Also, let's building meaningful relationships, creating lasting memories, and finding joy in the journey, because in the end the most valuable thing in the life cannot bought with money. Thanks for listening.
Okay, next we have Khayyam. Khayyam है क्लास में है Khayyam है Khayyam, do you have a partner?
No, ma'am.
अकेला है ठीक है चल.
Good morning, everyone. So here I am going to talk about climate change. So firstly, we're going to see what exactly is climate change. By definition, climate change is a gradual heating of our planet through the emissions of greenhouse gases. It is an effect of human activities on our planet. More specifically, industrial activities. Now, what are the effects? More specifically, in industrial activities. Now, what are the effects of climate change? Firstly, increasing temperatures. The global surface temperature rises together with greenhouse gas concentration. The hottest decade recorded was from 2011 to 2020. That is more recent. There are more hot days and heat waves now than there were ever. The Arctic is melting twice as quickly as other locations. That leads us to severe storms in many areas. Destructive storms have increased ferocity and frequency. As the temperature increases, more moisture evaporates, resulting in very heavy rainfall and flooding. That result in more severe storms that demolished houses and towns. Thank you for your commitment and thank you.
ओके बेटा आगे हमारे पास है जी हसनैन सरवर, अहमद अमीन. अहमद आपका पार्टनर आया हुआ है? ओके आ जाओ. आपका नाम आयशा. ठीक चल.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Aisha Zahir and I'm here to talk about a specific topic. So if we go to the topic, let's start with the question. Have you ever wondered what you can do to stay active and have fun all year round when the weather isn't cooperating? So the answer is simple, that is indoor sports. So now you have know that I'm talking about indoor sports and it's my favorite topic to talk about. I also used to play an indoor sports named martial arts, and I played till national level. Okay, so everyone,
relax. Thanks.
So I'm going to talk about indoor sports when compared to outdoor sports. So
take a deep breath. No. Relax. कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा. Relax हो जाओ. चल. मार्शल आर्ट्स के बंदी हैं आप यार. आप कहाँ से डर सकती हैं हमसे? आपने तो हमें एक लगाना है, हमने कहीं चले जाना है. चलें बताएं.
Now I know that many of you like outdoor sports a lot, and I know some people who play them because it's very adventurous. I also like outdoor sports as well, but I didn't play them professionally. So I'm more of a fan of an indoor sports. So let me tell you some advantages of indoor sports. So your point of view may be changed on that. So let's talk about weather. Let's imagine that you have to play cricket and you're all ready to play cricket, but it's raining. What you will do? Of course, you have to wait for the rain to stop. And if the rain is stopped, so of course the pitch will be slippery, so you don't. So you have to cancel your plan. So the point is that in indoor sports you don't have to wait for the rain to stop or wait for the sun or anything that might affect your game. Second point is also related to weather. Now the great thing about indoor sport is that you can play them all year round. You don't have to worry that a specific season to come or to play. Like in some countries when it's snowing, of course they have specific seasons to play that game, like cricket and football as well. Now the third and the last point is that now I will talk about the comfort of indoor sports, that is about the pitch. Of course, when you play indoors, of course I used to play martial arts, it was on a carpet, a soft carpet. Even if I fall down or anything happen, it's not that bad injury happened. And if I talk about outdoor sports, the pitch is very rough, and you have seen many injuries happen to people, which results in bleeding as well. So now it's time to sum it up. So I can say that indoor sports offer a comfortable, weatherproof and all year round playing experience, and I can say that it's more safer than outdoor sports. Thank you for this.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Ahmed and I am here to talk about outdoor sports. Have you ever felt the thrill of running under an open sky or kicking a grassy ball on a squash ball on a grassy field? Now let me tell you about outdoor sports. So, outdoor sports bring a sense of freedom and adventure that hard to beat. As someone who loves the great outdoor, let me share why playing outside is simply the best. To kick things off, let's talk about fresh air. When you are out in nature, you get to breathe in the clean, fresh air. Why not? Why not? It feels good but also keeps you energized, hale and healthy. Now assuming the sun is shining and a gentle breeze is blowing and you dribble a basketball in sunlight. So outdoor sports give you chance to enjoy the beautiful scenarios and keeps you here. Moreover, another advantage is that it requires less equipment. You don't need a fancy gym or specialized gear. In conclusion, outdoor sports offer a breath of fresh air, a connection to nature, and a chance to have fun with friends. So next time you are deciding between outdoor and indoor sports, so you will consider outdoor sports because of the fresh air and the nature to enjoy that indoor sports don't offer. Thank you.
Okay, then few of you came after the first feedback that I've shared. Then you have Tarim. Tarim tried her best, but because पीछे बातें चल रही थी, तो I was unable to hear whatever she was trying to say. She's not well. She has told me multiple times that she wants to go, but then I don't have time. हमें ख़त्म करना था. So you took 1 minute and 22 seconds. Points were fine, but I was not able to understand. You were scared. Literally scared. Don't be scared, Tarim. आप ये कर सकते हैं, कोई बहुत बड़ी बात नहीं है. Then Lena came and you look very nice, Lena. Good pronunciation. Eye contact to girls only. The boys are scary. They are not, right? थोड़ा सा देखें किसी एक अच्छे बच्चे की तरफ देखें. Of course सारे तो नहीं है, I understand. लेकिन you can look at the nice person, right? There was no script reading at first. That is good. You have to give pauses somewhere, like sentences कहीं ख़त्म हो रहे हो तो try to pause. Then you got scared, but Mariam supported you and told you to go further, and that's good that you did. लेकिन अगर आप भूल भी गए तो लेकिन आप बीच में छोड़ के मत जाए, उसे complete ज़रूर करें. So you did complete and you took 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Then Sameer came, you took 1 minute and 38 seconds. There was script reading, so script reading was fine, but there other than that I don't have any comment to give because it was just script reading. Then Heather came, there was a good start, transitions used, very well put कि मुझे ये कह कर गया है मैं ये करूँगा, तो वो अच्छा था, वो speech like था, nice. Then eye contact was there and then we are back to script reading. पर शुरुआत का बहुत अच्छा था, right? And then you were sighing होते जैसे सांस को जो है वो हमें सुनाई दे रहा था. आप वो कर सकते हैं लेकिन वो हमें सुनाई नहीं देना चाहिए, ठीक है? एंड वी नीड टू वर्क ऑन आवर स्क्रिप्ट रीडिंग. आप देख के भी पढ़ रहे हैं तो वी नीड टू वर्क कि वो थोड़ा सा इफेक्टिव मैनर में हो. बाकी ठीक था. और आपने बेटा टाइम लिया है 1 minute and 30 seconds. फिर ख़याम आए. ख़याम ने एग्जैक्टली 55 seconds लिए. Script reading was there and you were looking at the script only and therefore I do not have any comment to give because उधर कुछ था नहीं. फिर अहमद आए, नहीं पहले आयशा आई and she took 3 minutes and 30 seconds. She asked a question but it could have been a little effective. Maybe you were a little scared, तो वो थोड़ा shaky हो गया, तो वो सुनने में क्लैरिटी आते आते बात आगे निकल चुकी थी. तो स्लो डाउन. जब हमने इस तरह के क्वेश्चन के खुद ही आंसर देने होते हैं तो पेस जो है वो स्लो कर लेते हैं. यू आर शेकिंग एंड शिवरिंग, देयर इज़ नो नीड फॉर दैट. रिलैक्स हो जाए. आई कॉन्टैक्ट, यू ट्राइड योर आई कॉन्टैक्ट बट डोंट लुक एट मी, लुक एट द ऑडियंस. दे आर इम्पॉर्टेंट, ठीक है? यू मस्ट वर्क ऑन योर स्टेज फ्राइट. उस पर आपको काम करना है. जब हम यहाँ ना हो तो यहाँ आकर बात किया करें तो वो क्लियर हो जाएगा काफ़ी हद तक. पॉइंट्स वर गुड. आप अपने ही जो आपके पास आपने मार्शल आर्ट्स की बात की है तो उसी चीज़ों को बहुत अच्छे से यूटिलाइज करके उसके साथ फीलिंग्स अटैच कर सकते थे कि जैसे एंड में आपने कोई मुझे एग्जांपल दी है लेकिन वो कहीं शुरुआत में होनी चाहिए, सो दैट वी आर हुक्ड कि अब आप कौन सी एग्जांपल देंगी, अब आप क्या कहेंगी, तो वो कहीं शुरू में ले जाएं तो दैट्स मोर अप्रोप्रिएट. और आपने 3 minute and 30 seconds लिए इन विच मोस्टली थोड़ा सा परेशान हो गई थी लेकिन दैट्स फाइन. फिर अहमद आए. अहमद टुक 1 minute and 50 seconds. The opening part was good. आपने ओपन अच्छा सा किया लेकिन again you were a little scared. We need to relax when we are here. अगर आप परेशान भी हैं, मैं भी हो जाती हूँ. If I'm supposed to take care of like 500 people that I'm not aware of or familiar with, पहल में तो मैं भी परेशान हो जाऊँगी. 600-700 लोग मुझे देख रहे हैं and I have to talk about it. तो take a deep breath and convince yourself कि मैंने करके जाना है. अब करना तो है, तो वहाँ पर एक उसे क्या कहते हैं स्टेबिलिटी आपकी आवाज़ और आपके वो डेकोरम में वो आ जाती है. तो वो थोड़ी सी मिसिंग थी. बाकी ऑल इन ऑल इट वाज फाइन. सो अब हमारे पास जो बच्चे रह गए हैं, यू आर गोइंग टू हैव अ मेकअप क्लास विद मी बिकॉज अनफॉर्चुनेटली आई मिस्ड वन. आई डिड नॉट वांट टू बट आई वाज अनएबल टू रीच. अगर मैं पहुंचती भी तो 45 मिनट्स हो चुके होते बिकॉज वो डॉक्टर उठी नहीं, मतलब प्रॉब्लम हो गई थी, ठीक है? इसलिए आपको आना पड़ेगा. और जब आप आएंगे तो बेटा जो लोग प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए रह गए हैं दे विल बी प्रेजेंटिंग, ठीक है? आपको उस प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए प्रिपेयर्ड आना है. प्लीज़ अंडरस्टैंड कि इस सब्जेक्ट का नाम ही कम्युनिकेशन एंड प्रेजेंटेशन स्किल्स है एंड इट इज़ अ मैंडेटरी पार्ट. जस्ट बिकॉज यू आर हेसिटेंट टू प्रेजेंट, प्लीज़ छुट्टी मत करें, लेट मत आएँ या यहाँ से वो आप जो आप वर्ड यूज़ करते हैं ना फुट्टा लगाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. यू आर मिसिंग प्रॉपर थिंग्स दैट आर गोइंग टू हेल्प यू इन एग्जामिनेशन, ठीक है? आए ज़रूर. ऐसी हरकतें ना करें कि बाद में आप कहें मुझे पता नहीं था, ठीक है? और क्या रह गया? कोई चीज़ दी हुई है, कोई क्रेडिट टास्क जो आपने जमा कराना हो? फ्यूचर में नथिंग, फ्री है फिलहाल आप. चल वेडनेसडे को विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस चैप्टर इज़ अवेलेबल ऑन योर GC. आपके GC को मैंने फुली अपडेट कर दिया है. आप वहाँ पर यू कैन स्टे कनेक्टेड. देखिए आपने अपना मिड देखा है बेटा कि मिड जो था वो इतना डायरेक्ट या बिल्कुल इस तरह से नहीं था, वो हैंकी पैंकी नहीं हो सकता है. यू नीड कंसेप्ट्स. तो उसके लिए आपने क्लास एक्टिविटीज़ जो आपको दी जाएंगी उसी से इन्फर्ड आपके क्वेश्चंस आएंगे एंड टर्म में. जितना आप क्लास पार्टिसिपेशन करेंगे उतना आपके पास जो क्लैरिटी आपको चाहिए किसी क्वेश्चन को समझने के लिए वो आएगी. सो अब आया करें और पार्टिसिपेट करें। एज़ फार एज़ योर अटेंडेंस इज़ कंसर्न, मैंने ले तो ली है लेकिन आप में से कुछ लोग आए गए फिर आए, तो वो भी मेरे